Hello guys, welcome back to Super Guy Boy Show, and I know a bit more different than my usual videos. It's not a album review or an animated video or anything. It's a lot more live action than what y'all expect. But I just thought to do like a quick video where I go through each of my vinyls of my vinyl collection. Got my record player over there that I'll play one of the vinyls. I don't know, but it has to be one that is worthy enough. But I just thought to look through each and every one of them. I don't know when I'll make a new installment of this series. I think I'll make one every time I get like I think 5 vinyls or whatever. I mean, vinyls are pretty expensive, but it's just gonna be a series on the show that'll be happening like I don't know, maybe when I get 5 vinyls. I mean, vinyls are expensive, so yeah, let's start. All right, time to talk about the first one I got, and it's Tyler the Creator's IGOR, the first one, and you know what? This is my favorite Tyler the Creator album. I actually really like this one a lot. I love every song on here except for Run Out of Time, but it's not like a bad track. It's just like a decent track, but compared to the other ones, it's like it falls flat for me. But look at it. You got Tyler the Creator in his IGOR outfit, and you got the track listing over here with credits and everything in case you want to know stuff. I like it when the vinyls have like this kind of fold-in type of thing, like it's open for you to like look at information and shit, or like has like something in there like a picture. I think that that's actually one of the cool things that you have advantage with vinyl compared to like if you're printing your album on like a CD or something that you can put extra shit in there. Get a picture of Tyler again in his IGOR outfit. The other side's the album cover. And then the vinyl. It's pretty decent. Look at it. Like I like how it has that weird vintage cover on it. If there's one issue with this vinyl that I noticed straight away when I got this thing is that this thing skips a lot when you first play it for like the first couple of minutes. It starts skipping and it's not like there's any scratches or scruff marks. It started doing that right when like when my mom started playing this, and she's the one that got me into vinyls and all that. She noticed how it was skipping. Oh fuck. She noticed it was skipping unnaturally, and like it's not like it has any scruff marks or any scratches or anything. It's just I'm guessing that it was just made that way. Unfortunately, it's not enough to ruin this one. It only does that for like the first couple of minutes. It does that with unfortunately each of the side, but it's not enough to ruin this one for me. I still play this one occasionally on like a depressed mood or something like that. One of my favorites, favorite tracks, every one of them except for Running Out of Time and 9 out of 10. This one is like honestly Tyler's best. Now this one is definitely one of my favorites. Like this is Kanye's Ye, or Ye's Ye, since he changed the name, and technically this makes this self-titled. You got the track listings, all the tracks. Every one of these tracks I like love for their own reasons, and I think this is Kanye's best album. I know, for a lot of people it's either My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy and all of that, but this for me, like, it hits different for me, and that's why I find this one like his best one. And check it out. This one would probably be a bit more disappointing to anyone, but it's not that special. It's just a black record, a lot of fucking scuff marks I'm starting to notice, and maybe printing wise it doesn't have anything that spectacular, but it's Yay. It's like it's a very simplistic like album, and like I think the vinyl was okay enough, and at least I still have it on vinyl, and 10 out of 10. Every one of these tracks I fucking love for their own reasons. And you know what? I recommend this one as well. I'm telling you, most of my vinyls are usually the best ones. Next vinyl is by probably an artist you never heard of. They're really underrated. No one has ever heard of them. Death Grips. I don't think any of y'all have heard of them. They're kind of experimental, kind of like underrated, like Tame Impala and shit. And you know what? Like, look at this. Like, I love this one. This is also one of my favorite vinyl printings, like, because you got this weird like backside of it, and you have all the weird tracks and like shitty fonts and all of this that you would see in like a terrible like Derek Savage movie and all that. And each of the members are holding ice. MC Ride and Zach Hill, if I'm guessing, shirtless for some reason, and the other one I always forget. I think it's Zoolander. No, not Zoolander, but I think he's like the whatever he does. He does something. And you got this one of my favorite covers of their albums. Like I love the way it looks. Like it fits definitely very well with how chaotic this one is. And surprisingly, if y'all want to know, this is actually the second Def Grips project I listened to. Like I try to get into their music. I listened to Ex Military, really loved that project, and then this was the second one I listened to. And you know what? Sorry about the throat, but like listening to listening to their first mixtape and then their last, I do not recommend definitely for like an artist like Def Grips. You got the vinyl over here, got like a weird eyeball. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. You got A side, you got the B side. It's two eyeballs. You know, you would expect something to be in there like I don't know, one of Zach Hill's like blood samples or something in a vinyl from Def Grips, but no, actually not. And then you got this thing. This is has weird bubbles and the track's lyrics. I'm just read one of them. I'm gonna read some streaky. I think that's what it's called. Streaky, 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 streaky on the outside, standby, dealer holding franchise, south side. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. But look, you got these weird bubbles and all that. Then the other side, you know, you got just black with weird picture or whatever it's supposed to be. You know, if I'm guessing, this is supposed to be holding the vinyl, but I'm gonna just give this. If y'all want to get into vinyls, I'm just gonna give this to y'all as like a tip because I got this from my mom. I'm so glad that she gave me this tip. But get holders for your vinyls that have this like this type of material and this type of like paper material on the outside as well, cause you pretty much might as well just throw away the vinyl holders that it comes with if it doesn't have this type of material, cause the ones that usually comes with will rip easily and will damage your vinyl very severely. And it's, you know, it's just a bit of a tip to hand to y'all if y'all want to get into like vinyls and stuff. And if y'all want to know, I'm guessing it's supposed to hold the vinyl since it has like the same fit as this one, but I would not recommend it because materials like this, personally for me, like holding a vinyl in like plastic or something, I'm guessing you're supposed to also put it in there, will most likely trap the record in there and you have to, you know, have to try to dig deeper for it to get out. But I would not recommend to use like materials like these. It's cool to look at for, you know, all the weird bubbles and to read the weird and disturbing lyrics, but I would not really use this thing. But even still, one of my favorite vinyl printings, you know, find this one really good. Favorite tracks on here is Def Grips Online, Flies, Black Paint, Shit Show, Dilemma, The Fear, and yeah, and I'll give this like an 8 out of 10. Like I like this one. I like this one a lot. Maybe not as much as Ex Military, but still, I like this one a lot. Alright, next one. This album I hold in special regards. This is, in my opinion, one of the best albums to ever be released this century, in my opinion. I don't care what any of y'all are gonna say. I feel like this is gonna be called a classic in like 20 years or so. We're gonna be looking back at how amazing this one is. This is Travis Scott at his best. Like, barely any tracks that are like boring or anything. Like, the only like worst track is Pray For Me. And that's really because it's not like there's just nothing that's really gravitating towards me to like be listening to it. Outside of that track, I love this entire record. Like, this one is one of my favorites. Like, look at this. It like it has the deluxe cover and I love it. Like Travis in his action figure form, and you know, you got this weird thing with the track listing. I'm trying to show y'all the vinyls. Got this. I think this is which side is it? It's the A and C side. It comes with two vinyls actually inside of it. Got this one over here. You know, you got the fire thing. I don't know. I heard about the recent Astroworld travesty that happened, and I don't know really what to say, but you know, like, I don't know. I just don't want to get into that right now. It's like too much. But you know what? Like, really good print. Let's just admire that. Like the little symbol they put on there. The other one isn't really anything that special. It's the same thing practically. I'm gonna start playing one of the vinyls, just in the background. I'm gonna play personally my favorite side. Side C. Also, I thought before getting on to the next one, this is also one of the. It comes with the vinyls as well. You get these nice little posters with credits. You know, you got Travis over here, the doll one with a different expression. You know, you get this nice rodeo type of thing. And then you get this one over here where you get, like, basically an outline of his doll form. And the other side is the back of it with credits and the track listing. You know what? Like, one of the greatest albums to ever be fucking released this century. You know, like, I'm so glad I live in, like, a world where this album exists. Because I don't know if I would live without it personally. Because, you know, like, it's just mostly, like, it's not just, like, dumb fun music, but it's music that is captivating in, like, different light. Like, it's not, lyrically, it's not anything that spectacular, but the way how Travis does it, in my opinion, makes this one stand out compared to, like, other, like, albums in, you know, the same format that usually people push Travis in. I feel like this one is a really standout project, and you know, I give this one a 9 out of 10. Every track bumps in the whip besides Pray For You, and it's not really like terrible, but it's just, you know, it's kind of mid, you know, like, you get what I'm saying.